Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to episode 12 of C.C.O, Complete Client Overview. Today we are reviewing the Xulu client. This episode is brought to you by all of the people that voted. Be sure to use the link in the description so that you can choose what client I review next. Also, for everyone asking what texture pack I use, there is now a link to download it in the video description. There is also a link to join my Discord server where you can get client configs and enter giveaways. Xulu is yet another free and open source client that can be found on GitHub. There isn't too much to say about the README section, it is very simple. I like the Xulu logo, but I wish there was more information on the client. Unfortunately, there's no description or third-party website provided, and the GitHub page literally just serves as a place to download the client. Unlike some of the other clients I have reviewed, Xulu cannot be built using the same methods. Unfortunately, if you want to build the client yourself, you need a little more knowledge on Java and how to use an IDE. I am not going to show the building process in this video because there's little point in building a client if you don't read through the code to make sure it is safe. And I'm 99% sure anyone that can read the code knows how to build it for themselves. The only other way to download the client is through the Releases tab on the right. Once the page loads, click on Xulu 1.5.2 deop.jar and the client should download. You'll then need to put this jar in your mods folder and run a new instance of Forge. Xulu is known mainly as a PvP client, although it does offer its users some useful utility hacks. Anyways, let's have a look at some of the offered PvP modules. Auto Crystal. This module has ample settings. When it is configured correctly, it is not only fast but also quite powerful. KiLAB. The KiLAB module is decent. It has a few settings but definitely is not as powerful as some other clients out there. Offhand. There aren't too many settings, but overall the module is fairly reliable and worked well on low ping. Auto Armor. This module automatically replaces broken armor. I found it was fast and reliable. It also has more settings than some other clients I have seen. EXP Fast. This module lets you throw XP bottles at a faster rate, which is very useful for healing mending armor mid-fight. Break Alert. This module alerts you when a player is breaking the obsidian surrounding your feet. Hole Blocker. This module attempts to block other players from entering your safe hole. It is quite buggy with higher ping. Surround. The Surround module is very customizable and it is actually quite fast with low ping. Overall, the PvP modules are definitely the highlight of this client. For the most part, they are very customizable and seem to work as intended. Before we get into some of the utility hacks offered by Xulu, I'd like to take a quick break and remind you all to like or dislike the video. This lets me know if you're enjoying my content. While you are down there, please consider subscribing and turning on bell notifications for my uploads. This will help me reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I really appreciate all of your support. But anyways, let's get back to those utility hacks. TPS Sync. This module syncs the client with the TPS of the server you are playing on. This is extremely helpful for modules like KiLAB on servers like 2v2t where the TPS is often quite low. No Entity Trace. This module allows you to interact with blocks through entities. This is useful when building or even when PvPing. Portal Chat. Have you ever been portal trapped and unable to open chat to ask for assistance? Well, this module allows you to open chat while in a portal. Strafe. This is a speed hack. It has quite a few settings and it works on most Crystal PvP servers. Storage ESP. This module highlights chests and other storage devices through walls, which makes finding dupe stashes and bases a lot easier. View Model. I'm a huge fan of the Xulu View Model module. It is very easy to customize and it looks really good in my opinion. Auto Wither. For all of the griefers in my audience, this module automatically makes withers for fast and reliable destruction. Xulu offers its users more utility hacks than I initially expected. Overall, they work well and have a decent amount of settings. I was very pleasantly surprised upon loading up the Xulu client for the first time. I did not expect such a clean and good looking GUI. In fact, after messing around with the GUI settings, I found that Xulu offers its users a choice between two completely different looking GUIs. I personally prefer the Exeter GUI option, although the new GUI also looks pretty good. Not only does Xulu have two completely different GUIs, it also has a very customizable HUD editor. There are a lot of options and I am a huge fan of being able to click and drag modules anywhere on screen. Overall, Xulu was quite a surprise, but in the best way possible. Unfortunately, tooltips are only enabled on the new GUI, in case you are wondering what a module is used for. Oh, and the default key for opening the GUI is P, although this can be changed to any key of your liking. Unfortunately, there's very little to say about support. As far as I'm aware, there is no official Xulu Discord server. This means anyone experiencing issues with the client is left to deal with them by themselves. Taking into consideration that Xulu hasn't been updated for a while, I think it's fair to say the dev is inactive and contacting him for support would probably be pointless. Xulu was definitely a much more developed client than I was expecting. It looks really good for a free client and it offers its users a wide range of PvP and utility hacks. With that being said, the PvP modules are definitely the client's standout features. I would definitely recommend trying this client for PvP. You have nothing to lose, it is a free client and if you don't like it, you can always delete it. Unfortunately, I don't think Xulu will be getting updated, at least not anytime soon, especially considering the fact that Xulu's last update was over 9 months ago. Thank you so much for watching to the end of my video, I really appreciate your time. Before you leave, remember to vote for next week's episode of C.C.O with the link in the description. Seeing as you are all still here, I assume you enjoyed the video, so please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. I have also recently made a KiLAB gaming memberships area on my channel, so be sure to check out the benefits with the join button. Quick shout out to my Patreon for all of the support. Without him, I would not be able to try new paid for clients. Anyways, it has been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.